Hello, I'm Ederson Oliveira. I'll be presenting this video for DNNHero.com. In this video, I'll be showing how you can set up DNN in a way that the same user can register on multiple .NETNuke websites at the same time. So you might be asking, why the heck do I need to have the same user in multiple .NETNuke websites at the same time? And why do I need to do that? And I'm gonna show a real example of what I'm talking about and a real need that I had. And again, that might be, if I had that need, maybe somebody else out there may have that need as well. Now, this example will be talking about two .NETNuke websites. The first one that the user will register to, and the second one that the user will also be registered automatically upon registering in the first one. Let me give an example. Here you can see my website, DNNHero.com, and here you can see the second website, 1-800-DNN.com. I'm using this feature that I'm talking about, that I'm gonna explain in both of those sites. If you go to DNNHero.com and then you try to register, try to log in, and then you have to, let's say you have to register. Now, in the registration page, when you registered here, if you check this box, get one free .NETNuke support ticket from 1-800-DNN. If you check that, upon creating this user, upon registering in DNNHero.com, you will also be registered automatically in the second website, which is 1-800-DNN.com, so you can get a free incident. But that's beyond the point. The point is, I'm registering in one site, DNNHero.com, and the user is also being created in a second website, in a second DNN website automatically, just by checking this box here. So this is what I'm gonna show now. To be able to do that, we will be using the dynamic registration module from DataSprings. In past videos, I have explained already how to install this module, how to add it to a page. So we're not going to go through the basics right now. I'm going to post a link to the previous videos about dynamic registration in the video post, so you can refer back to the basics of the dynamic registration module. Today, I have already set up dynamic registration in two test sites. And what I will walk you through now is how to have the registration in one automatically registering the user in the second one as well, like I just demonstrated here on those two websites. So I'm gonna close them out. And here are my two DNN test sites. So we have, let's just focus on those numbers so we can differentiate them. They are pretty much out of the box installations of DNN 562 at this point. So this is what I'm calling test site number 03. And this is test site 04. Now you may ask, why 03 and 04? It doesn't matter. Again, just stick to this one being 03, this one, the second one being 04. And whenever the way we're gonna set up this is that whenever someone registers in site 03, they will automatically register as well in site 04. Now let's have a look at the registration page on both sites. I'm gonna click register here. So as you can see, dynamic registration is already set up and the basic fields are already configured here. So again, not walking through that. Past videos will have covered that. So we just have the basics of dynamic registration. The site 4, we also have the basic registration there as well. This is just a trial module, so that's the reason why you are seeing this message. So both of them have already the dynamic registration module set up and configured, so it's all done. Now, what else do we need to do to make sure that whenever you register in the first one, you get registered in the second one as well? So let's log in the first site, in site 03, and that's where we will have to do the setup. Now, we're going to be using a feature from dynamic registration called silent post. So we will create an event under site 03. So that event will be a silent post to site 04. Let's log into 03 as admin or host, and I will walk you through the setup. So let's open the registration page. I'm gonna go to admin pages so I can find that page. See, here's the new registration page, which has dynamic registration module installed. And again, this is site number 1, site 03, which is the original site, the first site. So from here, here's what I would like to do. I would like to create a checkbox. I would like to add one more field and create a checkbox that says, do you want to register on site 04 as well? So if that is checked, then the user will be created. If it's not checked, the user will not be creating the second site. So let's add one more field here. Let's go to the settings of dynamic registration from the first site. Let's go to manage questions and let's add a new dynamic field. Now, the question that I want to ask is, register on site 04 as well, so it will be a checkbox. I'm gonna just keep those short name and everything else the same here, and it will be a checkbox. So I'm going to leave all the other options as default, so I'm not gonna change anything else. I'm just gonna update field. Now I'm gonna open Internet Explorer to refresh site, the first site, site number 3. Click on register, and I just want to see if the new checkbox is showing up there. Yes, so register on site 04 as well. So the idea, what we're gonna be set up, the way you're gonna be setting this up is, if this is checked, it will create the user in the secondary site. If it's not checked, it will create the user only in the current site. So let's go back there. Now, the next thing that we have to do is we have to set up a completion event. The event type will, new event here. As the name of the event, let's call it register 04. And the event type will be an HTTP form post. Now, fire on event. I will set up that to only fire only the initial registration. That will be for the sake of our example here. And if I want to put any conditions to fire this event, yes, I will want that the register, our register question, to be checked, to be equals to checked. So equals to check. So this event will only fire whenever they have checked that they want to register on site 04 as well. Now, here are the most important, I would say, step, that is how to set up the communication from the first site to the second site where the user will be created as well. This is the end of part 1 of the video on how to create users in multiple sites at the same time upon registration in DotNetNuke.